Hello, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, you are welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be answering some questions which have been asked of me. Some have actually been asked for months now, and there are some that has just come up recently, due to my dad coming to the UK and all that. By the way, thank you so much guys for all your well wishes and good messages on my previous videos, especially the recent ones. Thank you guys so much. Let's keep the love coming. Keep sharing, keep watching, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting. Okay, thank you so much. So let's move to the very first question. So the first question that I've got, it was actually from a post that I did on my channel sometimes last year, and I haven't got to answering those questions. There are more questions, but I think I'm going to be focusing on these particular questions because they are more relevant. So this particular one is saying, it's from @Miss Pearl, and she says, I am assuming that you are massively black taxed from back home, and I don't expect you to address this one publicly, and then I am curious if you have a special someone. Okay, we'll just focus on the first part. So from our question, I kind of have the idea of what she means, but still I needed to go to Google and search out what black tax means. I hadn't really gone into looking into what that really means, so I went on and I confirmed my suspicion. So according to Google, black tax, it is a term that originated in South Africa, and it is the financial responsibility that is placed on family members who experience upward mobility to help out their relatives who are less fortunate. Often, the successful person is the first one in a poor family who graduates from college or attains a high-paying job. So this one is from investopedia.com on Google. So as a Nigerian and as an African generally, other Africans will be able to relate to this. I know that responsibility is something that is taken very seriously in an African home. Especially, God help you, you are like the firstborn or the first child. I was just discussing with somebody not long ago that, if there's something like coming back to this world, I would not like to come as a first child. Like, I want to come out like the last born, because I believe the last born, they are the ones that I enjoy the most, especially because all the older brothers and sisters, they have gone to do the work and set the pace, and then you are just at the receiving end of good things and sometimes some challenging things also as the last born, but majorly of good things. Correct me if I am wrong, but I don't think I am wrong anyway. Especially if you've got a lot of older siblings, you have more opportunities to get things that you need from different siblings that you've got. If sister A did not give you, brother B will give you, daddy will give you, or mommy will give you. You've got a lot of elder brothers and sisters. However, as a first child, whether a first daughter or a first son, which I am, by the way, you have a lot of responsibilities on you. The society, the family, everybody looks up to you to set the pace. I remember when I'm growing up, I used to hear this phrase a lot. Maybe sometimes not directly to me, but I hear it every time in Nigeria. Then when I was growing up, I am even sure that there's a proverb or a saying or something that is tied around this ideology. I can't remember it at this time, but if you do, please leave it in the comment section. And basically what it is that as the first child or as the eldest, it is the part that you take that your younger siblings will also take. So if as a first child, whether a first daughter or a first son, if you are not doing well in school, for example, maybe you come on with your report card and your report card is saying D, D, E, E or F, 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 the kind of word that you will receive from your parents, from your aunties, your relatives, to reset your brain and make you know that you have a responsibility. So I think basically, as a Nigerian, as an African, from the get-go, from as soon as you are able to understand your left from your right, it's just there. You just know, you know, from what people say around you, from the society, from your family, you know that you've got a responsibility financially, socially, you know, spiritually, and otherwise over your own siblings. And God help you, you get to a point in life where maybe you lose one of your parents, then the responsibility even gets much more higher and expected of you as a first child. So coming back to Miss Pearl's question, you can imagine you can imagine I am a first daughter, I am a first child, and yeah, I've got many siblings, so yes, it is expected. And honestly, I try to do what I can do. I know I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube and even in our community here in the UK, you know, as Africans, as Nigerians, when we sit down and we talk about, you know, how people back home actually expect so much more from you apart from what you are already giving, you know. Oh, my friend, you are in Canada, my friend, you are in the US, you are in UK. You should be able to send more than this. You should be able to have built your father a house. You should be able to have changed your father's car. You should be able to have built your own house back home, or you should be able to have gotten your family to where you are abroad. You know, there's a lot of responsibility, a lot of expectations, I would say, that society places on people who have traveled abroad, especially when they are the only ones who have gone, or they are the first child, or, you know, that responsibility, whether said or not, it is always there. So at the end of the day, black tax, if not managed properly, can prevent people who are being taxed from actually achieving their own goal in life, because they will keep on giving and giving. I'm not saying giving is bad. They keep on giving and giving and giving and giving at the detriment of their own goals and aspirations, you know, in life. So for me, I try to do what I can. I make sure that my goal in life is catered for, and also I try as much as possible to do what I can for my family. I think for people who live abroad, it basically depends on individuals. So when you are being taxed, you sit down and look at your own pockets. Look at what is coming in, what is going out, how much you can actually afford, you know, to go out, and how much you can actually retain for your own goals and aspirations, and, you know, for your own family that you are building with your spouse. So I think that is going to help a lot. And I think I've mentioned this before, but let me say it again, that knowing your capacity and capability is important. When you know your capacity and capability, and you let the people who are taxing you, your family, your relatives who are taxing you, you let them know, this is the budget for the month, this is what I've got, I can't send more than this, this is what I can afford. They are going to live with it. So knowing your own capacity and capability and being able to manage yourself with your family is very, very important. I think I answered that quite right. If you have any contribution, please don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section. Now let's move on to the second question that I want to address. So on my vlogs where I showed my dad coming into the UK and me showing him around, I see a lot of comments like, oh, like someone said she has been saying something about this, you know, just for the female, like for the mothers, that she's glad to see something for the fathers. And there are similar comments like that. However, there was one particular comment that got to me, and the person says, what of mommy? Okay, so I know this question will be on the minds of a lot of people who have seen my videos, who don't know me personally, and they'll be like, okay, why did she bring her dad to the UK and not her mommy? Where is her mommy? You know, I know there are some people who will have those questions on their minds. And yeah, so mommy is of blessed memory. We lost her almost 20 years ago, so it has been daddy and my siblings all the way since then. And that is why you are not saying mommy. That is why it's only daddy that you are saying. Okay, you know, I see a lot of comments under, you know, these videos, these vlogs, about, or people saying they wish their parents were around so they could like bring them over and things like that. So I kind of know, I understand how that feels, and honestly I wish it would be both of them actually that would be here right now, but you know, what can we do? So as much as it is painful, it is also something that I am so happy about, that you know, I could do this for my dad. And for as long as you have your parents, you know, for those who still have their parents, just cherish every moment, cherish all the times that you have with them. Like, this is the time when they are gone, they are gone. Like, really, anybody, everybody, your parents, your siblings, your friends, now that you're seeing them, now that you have them around, now is the time to make memories. Now is the time to do the things that you can for them, because once they are gone, they are gone. And that's it. I don't want to dwell longer on this. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I made a little sense in this video. Thank you. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave the comments below, share this video with your friends, subscribe if you like my content, and if you have any video requests, let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in this video showing on your screen. Bye.